Welcome Sagittarius to your reading for the week commencing December 9th. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, Sagittarius. And I will be looking into your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events and your advice. This is a general reading and it may not resonate in its entirety with all of you. However, do watch till the end as there may well be messages throughout the reading that do resonate. If anyone is interested or would like information on a private reading with me, please email me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. I'm giving my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides away with every reading that's booked. So let's see what's happening, guys. Oh, and by the way, unless you ask me to, I will never reach out to you via email, social media or any other platform for any reason, so please beware of scammers. I'm using the Star Tarot for your reading today, Sagittarius. It is listed in the description should you be interested in purchasing that deck. And for clarification, I'm using I think it's listed as the Witch's Tarot. Don't confuse it with the Everyday Witch. So in your general energy, we have the Hierophant in the reversed position, which kind of indicates that there's a bit of a shake-up going on for some of you, Sagittarius, with what you believed were your established values, principles, boundaries. It's just kind of, you know, as I said, Mercury retrograde is in your sign this month, which I think is going to make you feel kind of everything that was familiar now feels unfamiliar, along with Pluto in Aquarius. The combination of those two is just kind of a feeling of, why does everything feel different? And I know I mentioned this in your December reading. If you haven't seen it, then do watch that. But yeah, it's just everything, all your structure that you had around you that you believed was kind of taken for granted. You're now thinking, something's different, something is changing. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse in your opportunity, and that's very clear that you can and have the opportunity to break free now from some self-imposed restrictions, Sagittarius, probably to do with your own potential, the things that you've always told yourself that you couldn't do for whatever reason. I'm just sensing this freedom coming in for you. It's an emotional, mental freedom rather than a physical freedom. But if we can free ourselves emotionally and mentally, then we're free in all aspects of life. So the Four of Swords comes in your challenge. So your physical health may be preventing you from doing some things that you would like to do. Maybe you've got a cold or some, winter ailment, or maybe you are just very tired and a bit run down. So I do sense you taking your foot off the accelerator as well this week. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that you need some slow paced energy to kind of work out what it is that you want and how you move forward. The Eight of Pentacles is in your unforeseen events. For some of you, this is regarding work. For some of you, this is regarding something you're putting your work into. Whatever it is, there's a real dedication and focus on this, almost, because it's an unforeseen event, almost that you didn't have before. It may be something you've been doing every day for a long time, and all of a sudden there's a real clarity of focus and motivation on this. The Judgment card in reverse is in your advice, which is quite interesting because it kind of tells me that you need to get through this period, you need to not question it. You just need to go with it. It's very much a case of don't overanalyze it. Go with the feelings, go with what you're being drawn to do, and you will be fine. There's a reason this is happening. So let's clarify. I also feel this need to let go of conformity for you, Sagittarius. The way we're all kind of brainwashed into doing things in a certain way. You're also looking at that and letting go of some things that you've been conformed or brainwashed into doing. Just in your personal life, I feel. It's not in your workspace, you know. So the Hierophant is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So there will have been some things that, and we all do it, not just you, Sagittarius, but there will have been some things that you've been doing throughout your life that have just been a repeating cycle of behaviour or a pattern of it's like, you know, you'll notice patterns throughout your life of situations repeating themselves, and you'll come to a realization that you've always had the potential to break that pattern. And the Page of Wands is this new, I mean, this is you as a fire sign. This is you. You're coming through with kind of the energy and the enthusiasm of a child, in that you feel like this internal excitement about the change. The Five of Swords. It's almost like you're getting one over on yourself. I don't know how else to put this. It's like, haha, I've caught you out, and now I'm no longer going to be, I'm not going to be manipulated. You're not going to be manipulated by your own blind kind of, it's like the blind, a lot of us go through life with this blind kind of hip, like we're in a blind hypnosis and we just do stuff without thinking. And you're breaking that, and you're kind of saying to yourself, yes, I've overcome my inner manipulator. I don't know how else to put it. The Eight of Swords reversed in your opportunity. Freedom. Spiritual freedom. Amazing. Clarified by the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like this is just the beginning. You feel there's so much more to discover. It's like you're getting to know yourself for the first time with the Hermit, and you're happy to do that. You're going on a real soul-searching, introspective mission. And the Queen of Cups, with that comes some new sensitivity, some new found emotional acceptance. It's like a profound understanding of other people and their motivations and reasons why certain things have happened in your life. The Seven of Pentacles. Yes, this is like a bit of a inventory, like a life inventory for you, where you're just kind of doing, you're crunching the numbers and working out. Yeah, it's just like, does that make sense? The Four of Swords is in your challenge. As I said, you might be a bit run down, clarified by Strength in reverse, the Emperor reversed, and the Tower reversed. So it does feel like, I mean, the challenge part of this is kind of like letting go of the old and bringing in the new. And there's no hurry, there's no rush with this, which is why this kind of energy is forcing you to slow down. The Strength card in reverse is, it's almost like you're being stripped bare, spiritually and emotionally, with the Emperor in reverse as well. This is about losing all of your, you're losing all of your, you know, that layer of protection we hold up, you know, we keep around ourselves. You're becoming the egg without the shell, if that makes sense. Like a hard-boiled egg, not a raw one. So you are vulnerable, but you're open to it, because now you can actually feel everything, and that's what you want. The Tower in reverse actually indicates that the crumbling of the exterior. The Eight of Pentacles in your unforeseen events, clarified by the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords reversed. So the Three of Cups is almost about making certain connections stronger. You'll recognise certain connections that you have in life which aren't worth your time or energy, and then you'll see the ones that are. And some of those will be a surprise to you. You'll be like, whoa, okay, I didn't really think about this person. They were kind of, you know, in the shadows. I didn't really notice them, but they are important in my life. I can see now where they've had a great influence on me and on my life. The Hierophant is all about your learning journey. It's like you're back at school, Sagittarius, learning all about yourself, and you're so open to it. The Seven of Swords in reverse is about letting go of the putting barriers in your way because you don't trust what you're feeling, or you don't trust what you're seeing, or if it's in some situations there may be people that you thought you did not trust, but now you see actually very clearly that you were wrong about some people. And Judgment in reverse, let go of all of your this is about you letting go of any preconceived ideas of who you are or who you were. Clarified by Judgment in reverse. Wowie. I mean, this is like, yeah, this is like the, I don't know, it's like the breaking down of, I can't think what to compare it to. Knight of Cups, Two of Wands reversed. You will be if you can relax into this, you will be naturally led to the right place. If you don't overthink it, try not to get into the hole too much. Let it just flow, let it happen. Don't question the feelings, don't question what you're being drawn to do, just do it. And you will, every day is like literally every day is a school day for you at the moment. So yeah, really amazing. This energy, this Pluto in Aquarius energy is just incredible. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're open to it, it's incredible. You'll look back in a year's time and say, I feel like a different person. So now we're doing cartomancy. Your card this week, Sagittarius, is the Two of Clubs. The Two of Clubs is a powerful card in the realm of cartomancy and tarot card reading. The Two of Clubs is part of the minor arcana in the deck of playing cards. It is associated with the element of fire, which is you, which represents passion, energy and creativity. The club suit is also connected to the realm of the mind and intellect. When this card appears in a reading, it often symbolises the duality of choices and decisions. The image of the Two of Clubs typically depicts two clubs, This symbolises the need to make a choice between two options or paths. It represents a crossroads in life where important decisions must be made. The Two of Clubs is a card that urges you to carefully consider your options and choose wisely. When this card appears in a reading, it signifies a need for balance and harmony. It suggests that you are facing a situation where you must make a decision that will have a significant impact on your life. This card reminds you to weigh the pros and cons of each option and consider the potential consequences. This card represents the power of choice and decision making. It reminds us that we have the ability to shape our own lives through the choices we make. When this card appears in a reading, it serves as a gentle reminder to carefully consider our options and seek guidance from others if needed. Remember, this card is not a card of fate or destiny, but rather a card that empowers us to take control of our own lives. Embrace the opportunities and the challenges that come your way and trust in your ability to make the right decisions. Exactly. So let's have a look. Lastly, just a quick one, guys, because I'm raving about this combination of these three bracelets at the moment, and they might not be the right combination for you, but I'm going to go on why these are great for me. So we have malachite, and I may or may not have mentioned this to you before. It's a very powerful transformative stone, malachite. People do compare it to moldavite, but it's different. I actually felt a higher vibration from this when I first felt it than I did with moldavite, but it is transformative. It helps me align. It almost kind of aligns all my chakras, to be honest, but it does help me stay focused. It helps ground me. It helps keep me motivated. It stops me from procrastinating, and it's quite protective as well. I do feel it's really quite powerful. I do feel that, and it's And so then the next one is my turquoise. So this turquoise stone is very much more aligned to emotional chakras like your heart. I feel like my emotions were blocked to a certain extent. So this really helps sort of like release any emotional blockages, aligns with the heart chakra, helps you, trying to think of how to put it. It's helped me feel emotionally on a much more intense level. And then we have Labradorite, which is my spiritual alignment stone. It works with the third eye chakra. It helps me focus in on spirit in a much more ordered way. I'm finding I'm getting a lot of spirit coming in at once, and it kind of allows me to drown out the voices and zone in on what I need to hear. And it's also very protective. It's really, I love the combination of these three. I keep going on about it. So listen, Otter Spirit, every single bracelet is made with authentic gemstones, and I can attest to that. Okay, I've done my own little tests on them to check that they are genuine, and they definitely are genuine. And they are a family-run business. They hand make all these bracelets, and they have other jewelry as well. So, you know, because they're genuine, they are going to actually have the effect that they're meant to. They're not just beautiful, they are going to help you, Sagittarius. If you're going through some powerful changes, I highly recommend that you go and find a stone. You don't even have to know anything about them. You can just do your research. You don't have to look on Otter Spirit. Just do some research on a reputable gemstone website, and just look at them and just see which one you're transfixed by or drawn to, and that will tend to be the one that you should start with. And then go to Otter Spirit and look it up, because they more than likely will have that particular stone. Buy yourself a bracelet or anything at all. They don't just do this size, they do a finer bead, which is much more masculine, I think, if you are a guy. Yeah, go. They've still got an amazing sale on all throughout December, I think. So you're not missing out on the whole Black Friday vibe. I think it's still going on. So check the link in the description. Every time anyone buys anything, they donate $1 to help save the wild sea otters who are endangered. So that's also important. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, as always, for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement. I return it to you tenfold, and I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.